Good day. I would like to present to you our topic for Filipino migrant workers, an especially relevant topic for us because the Philippines is one of the top labor-sending countries in the world, as we have grown that number of workers from 300,000 to 2 million people each year in just 31 years. It's not just the regular people, but the skilled and professional workers leave as well. So that begs the question as to why are they leaving? And we can boil that down to two reasons. One is for higher salaries, and two is the opportunity to permanently immigrate to their country of work. So why is this an issue? For one, the number of nurses leaving our country has become so high that there's a shortage problem here, causing our healthcare to deteriorate. And two, the university curricula is just much more difficult now, causing a lot of our students a lot of stress and mental health issues due to the fact that they have to cope with global standards. And finally, we are becoming far too over-reliant on foreign markets. So when that foreign market crashes or recedes, we will feel the effects. So our group proposes three possible solutions to remedy this issue, and that's by promoting career opportunities, and incentive approaches, and employee compensation.
Now let us move on to our first proposed solution, which is promoting career opportunities. While there are many projects and programs that the government has created to promote job opportunities in the country, it has still failed to address the growing number of Filipino workers who migrate overseas. As to further reasons why, aside from what was mentioned by Ryan, is because that there are more career development opportunities abroad, as well as the government's dependency on OFW remittances to the country's economy, which leads to a concept that we call brain drain, wherein we lose professional workers due to migration, which hinders our development as a nation. Which is why we propose that the government should focus on quality, not quantity. As stated by Taragoza, it is not enough that we just create the same old jobs, but we should create quality jobs, one that could be achieved through promoting career opportunities and progressive growth. And the studies are there to support it. 34.6% and 35.3% of influences in employee retention and turnover intention can be attributed to improving career development practices. So what now? We propose three solutions, which is the government should focus on promoting its career development and promotion system. Second, it should improve its current employee programs by focusing more on career development. And finally, partnering up with private entities such as the Asia Pacific Career Development Association. Through these, we believe that we could now address the growing number of Filipino professional workers who migrate overseas.
Moving on with the second solution, which is incentive approaches. But before we talk about incentive approaches, let us first talk about the current solution, which is employer recognition. According to the study of Peñaflor et al., it is stated that one primary issue that employees encounter is a lack of recognition. This lack of recognition impacts their commitment and engagement with the company. However, it is also difficult on the company's side due to the limited options and policy inconsistency. This is where incentive programs could make a difference. According to the study of Shareza, it is stated that there is a direct impact between incentives and employer retention. Thus, a 1-point increase in incentive could lead to a 23% increase in employer retention. Moreover, Murtinisi also revealed that a 1-point increase in incentives could improve retention by 56%. By offering incentive programs, the company could motivate their employees to stay, thrive, and contribute to the growth of the company. It is encouraging that the government also support this approach with the recently approved House Bill number 6683, known as the Enterprise Productivity Act. This gives tax incentives to businesses that promotes productivity incentive programs in their workplace.
For the next solution, it could be addressed by promoting employee intervention. Since the Philippine reintegration services are the weakest compared to other countries, it is challenging for overseas workers to not have the support that they need to ensure a successful reintegration into purposeful employment or self-employment here in the Philippines. And to address these issues, implementing employee assistance programs or EAPs in the workplace could reduce a number of problems of employees, such as reduced stress, financial aid, dealing with relationships, or other more issues that could be resolved. A study conducted by Minster found that EAPs could lead to a 70% decrease in absenteeism a 23% enhancement in presenteeism, and a 10% decline in distress, which could improve the job satisfaction and productivity of the employees. And by tailoring interventions, improving data collection, and providing targeted support, we can positively impact the employee retention and foster a supportive work environment.
In conclusion of retention of professionals in the country, it can be done by three aspects. First, by improving career opportunities in 4 ways. In the areas and fields of my mistake, 4 procedures, such as finance and accounting, IT and shared services, web design and virtual coach. Secondly, by enhancing incentive approach, because since the pandemic taught us that we can actually work anywhere and everywhere, so we just don't need to actually move or actually migrate to other countries. So it's not really a necessity for us to do so. And lastly, by improving compensation, by making salaries, benefits, and competition competitive in the country. So there's no need and no actual giving a thought to any country or any countryman to move to another country, particularly the Filipino people. And that's it. And I would recommend that we should actually implement this 3. Have a nice day and thank you so much.